some other irrelevant thing that you didn't really ask for, well, I'm just like talking about myself for some fucking reason still. I don't know, I'm just kind of venting, but like I know it's this weird thing. It's like I went so far with the shrooms, yeah. It's like, and I got so caught up in all like Terence McKenna like talking about all this mushrooms and that, and most of society like and the grounded personal development people, they don't talk about any of that at all. And I think it was almost a distraction, not really, but like in a weird way, where it's like it's weird. It's like I don't know who I was before, and then the mushrooms literally like took my fucking life away and like shattered everything. And then it's like, as I stop doing them, I'm like slowly like remembering who I was before I started taking shrooms a bit or something. And it's like, who did I think I was while I was taking them or something? It's like I literally completely died and left. Like, where it's weird. It's like they eroded my whole like the way that I perceive myself. Where it's like it's weird because like you can say on like say Hamza or like on a grounded level. Like I don't think I was a very developed person. Like I was probably like I don't know who I was. Like I was just whoever. But then like the psychedelic enlightenment, like there's no such thing really as like they just like blew my perception open where it's like I completely like there was no longer like this cultural framework of like the hierarchy of like being better or worse, like or being like a loser or being like more like masculinely developed or something. And it's like I don't know, just like it completely like it's like psychedelics will make you convinced that you've achieved something fucking amazing, but you just sat there and like they took me away like so much where it's like I don't know, like I don't know, because like you can have anybody in society who's like and like who's never done psychedelics and is watching the personal development shit. But like you give them enough psychedelics, they will just like literally meet God and like die and have ego death. And then like the idea that like to that person that like they ought to like develop themselves or something, it can kind of fuck with that. And that like it messed me up because I used to think personal development contrast with awakening when actually like I think they just dovetails and build off of each other. But like my enlightenment experiences would like shatter the third dimension and basically shatter like the personal development that would take place in the third dimension. I don't know, it's kind of hard to articulate. I'm sorry, I'm just chatting shit, but it's just like I don't know, it's they like they just blow your mind off. Like if it don't matter who you give them to, it's like they will just completely like shatter your mind. And like I kind of like I didn't really have the ability to perceive like my level of development like based on like the cultural framework of how I should be. I was just like a soul on mushrooms like in the present moment. And like because it's weird as well because a lot of these like Hamza and stuff he might be developed and all like masculine and that don't get me wrong, that's fucking sick and I can't hate on that really for a second, but then again he's missing a major facet of like the psychedelia and stuff. So it's like, who's to say that he is actually above people in the hierarchy when he's still like strokes his ego about how much meat he eats and stuff? It's like that, like within the cultural framework, certain people may be higher up than other people, like developed. And maybe it's not just in the cultural framework; it's more like objective. But it's like I don't know. When psychedelics come into the picture, it's like who's above anybody else? Who's to say? You know what I mean? Especially if someone like literally has access to like telepathy. Like that's what it's like. That's what I meant. It's like personal development holds ground, and this kind of grounded 3D like YouTube surface level personal development holds ground until you literally like meet demons in the astral plane and have fucking telepathy with hallucinations. Like as soon as that shit happened to me, it's like the 3D personal development just got completely blown out of the water because I was literally like communicating with synchronicity and like I was like literally could like I was actually having impossible experiences that were like collapsing the whole dream. And then like when I come out of the psychedelic experience, like the idea that I shouldn't like eat some junk food or something, I didn't really get it because I was like, well, everything's an illusion though. But I think I would use it as an excuse, like where like I think I would I don't know, it's weird because I do don't know. I'm definitely like, that's what I realize is like, basically, like, as the psychedelics wear off and I haven't been doing them because I haven't had money, I realize that like I've come back down and I realize that I'm actually quite like an undeveloped motherfucker, as Hamza would say, I guess, in a weird way. Um, it's not that I'm not activated or whatever, like, or sometimes I've had those in the past, but it's just like the psychedelics made me think that I was just like the center of the universe, so to speak, which I am in a weird way. And I was having like alien telepathy in hyperspace. But then, like, as the psychedelics wear off, I'm just like, I'm just still sat here. And I'm like, who did I think I was? Or something. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, like what? Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, I've definitely had problems with like laziness and avoiding hard work, and just this bitch who just wants to smoke weed all the time. And so I definitely got this inner bitch that I need to kick the fuck out of, by like super discipline, exercise, masculinity. I'm getting called into the masculinity to step into that a lot more. Um, but yeah, it's like that. Like the psychedelics, like they will just blow the doors of perception to the extent that like you don't. It just kind of like eroded my mind so that I didn't really like, well, so to speak, like, I didn't really have like the capacity to even perceive like myself as if like like the way that I perceived myself before all of the shrooms, like my I literally lost my mind. So like my thoughts like just dematerialized. I couldn't even think straight anymore because of all the lectures I was listening to while I was tripping, and I literally just like blew my mind to pieces because like I would like philosophically question everything, and I was such an existential. I still am, like existential contemplation, just analysis paralysis, and like I would just deconstruct my thoughts, and like who's to say that I have to develop or something, like, and like I would just like reverse the desire instead of fulfilling it or something, and like find enlightenment in the moment. All them spirituality lectures about like there's nothing to do, like they were fucking with my head, like all that philosophy. The reason why I'm so severely like impractical and I'm such like an intellectual fucking mentalist is because of philosophy. I feel like I've like over time, like it's weird, it's come full circle. Like my stepmom said when I was younger she don't like philosophy. And I was like, what? You wanna how can you not like philosophy? It's not I don't like philosophy, but over time I realized like I really like philosophy and existentialism, but it's like it kind of seems like severely impractical. But at the same time, it's the most practical thing ever because like that metaphysics is the core. Like if God is real or not, that's the main question. And like I done so much philosophy that I literally like reached enlightenment at one point and like literally broke through and like collapsed the whole dream on psychedelics and shit, I swear. And if I didn't do all of the mental contemplation, I would have never pierced the veil. Because I think we live in a fucking hologram, kind of like law of attraction, law of assumption, manifestation, fucking predictive programming shit, where your thoughts create everything. And it's just an infinite paradox. But all of that philosophical shit just like severely like paralyzed me. I swear, I literally got paralyzed like with the psychedelics in a weird way. It's like I just like contemplation about like what's the point in doing anything and why do I even exist? Like that's what I'm saying. Is like the philosophy. I'm so like passionate about philosophy, but like yeah, Bespoke says it just keeps you going around in circles, and he's so right. But it took me a long time to realize that, and also, but even like the grounded personal development kind of keeps you going around in circles, kind of because it's shallow. It's a balance. It's a fucking paradox, an infinite paradox that we are at the center of forever. Um, but yeah, just that philosophy. I literally got trapped in my mind, man. It's so severely impractical, and like that's my problem, man. Like even that logo, the Cognito Hazard, like I might think that's a cool logo and a cool concept and that of like these dangerous, life-changing ideas and stuff. But at the same time, it's like being grounded. You like that post saying people are obsessed with ascension, but they ain't mastered grounding. Being grounded is like getting out of the mind. And I'm so like a mental, contemplative, cognitive fucking person. I've only just realized that I've been like that for so long. It's like I'm so ungrounded because I'm in the mind all the time, listening to podcasts and always thinking and doing these talks and shit. Um, And it's like, fuck that. Like, I didn't really, like, yeah, it's like I literally got trapped in my mind, man. Question, like, traumatic says question everything, yeah? And that's what I did. But, like, I questioned everything until I just stopped moving. Like, you question everything until you realize that it's holding you back. Like, I question everything, but it's like, it's making me lose the fucking plot. Questioning everything. Questioning everything is, like, severely impractical. But it's also the most practical thing you can do, because people not questioning stuff is the reason why everything's the way it is today. It's a balance, isn't it? It's like they say, like, what do they say, the brain and the brute. It's like Hamza's like the brute and I'm like the brain. It's like you need to strike a balance in between them. Anyway, sorry for the fucking lecture. I don't even know what the fuck I said, but I might export it anyway. When I chat shit, I just export my shit anyway. Not that anyone listens to it, but yeah.